Now, who has lost everything between 1972 and 1977? I'm sure a few people fit that bill. Oh, that's the same one? Okay, yeah, that's Reynolds. Thought I was closer to the door. Alright.
There's gotta be something.
Soda. Here we got a box of stuff here. Hippie junk. Moon. Feminine. TC. A box labeled hippie junk. Inside is a large crescent moon marked with initials TC. So a female, likely a female, with the initials TC, Tanya Clark. Okay. So why is there stuff? What else is in here? Can't quite see. Like maybe some albums or whatever. Okay. So we can assume that her boyfriend is the sun symbol. Not yet. Go back there in a second. Okay. What do you want me to look at? The Old Witch Jail. Built in
Real nice.
Built 1684, demolished 1783. In 1692, during the Little Ho witch trials, many of the accused were in prison here. Alright? Okay, that seems to move on. I'm not trying to exit. Seems like it's possible to skip a lot of this stuff. Like I had a choice whether to pick up
Keep looking.
the puppet on the side of the road with Angela. Certificate of commendation. Little Police Department. On January 16th, 1972, officers George Reynolds, the patch that we saw in the locker, and Ernie Hoffman responded to a call concerning a house fire. Arriving before the fire service officers, oh, arriving before the fire service, comma, the officers, comma, with no concern for their own safety, rushed into the house to attempt to rescue the family members trapped inside. Tragically, many lives were lost as they were beaten back by the flames. However, the mayor, chief of police, and the grateful public thanked the police department for their continued dedication to service. April 4th, 1972. Samuel A. Carver, mayor. Alright, so Carver is the mayor. So he's a big guy calling the shots. Somehow his family seems to have gotten rich and very influential. Or is it because he was the mayor and became influential? So it seems like my family fire was the talk of the town.
Fucking thing. Thought this was our way out.
Wonder why someone would cut the cord. Alright, there's nothing else in here. Okay, I've already... No, I haven't been over here yet. Stop changing the damn camera angle so I can see where I'm going. Okay, this is where I entered in at. Go, no. Go inside. There you go. Anything this way? Oh, just a thing. All right. Now we check the phone. Anything else in here? Before I do. No. All right, lady.
We have a winner.
That's my microphone.
Found a phone.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
This could be our way out. Line's dead. Shit!
Whoa! Hey! Take it easy.
Can you stop reacting to
Whoa,
every
whoa,
setback
take
like
it
a
easy.
child?
Right?
Look here. The cable is missing.
Not to mention, it's a
There's
ghost
gotta
town.
be a cable here someplace.
There's not going to be any service. And I doubt they've paid their phone bill in the past 40, almost 50 years. And ring. No.
What is that?
Why do we need a sting for that? Leave a comment if you're old enough to remember rotary phones and actually using them. And try
do you
to
think?
dial long numbers.
Answer it.
Let's be assertive. I got this shit.
I can do this.
Be careful.
It's a fucking phone, my
Don't
guy.
stress it, Professor.
I should not be here this day. I stand here falsely accused. I all that I
What can you
chose
hear?
here, I declare
Woman.
this trial to be unjust.
She sounds real upset.
You have to calm whoever it is down. You'll get nothing if they're hysterical.
Not all here in Little Hope are willing for the truth to out.
Can you tell me what you're upset about?
As I walked, a man and a woman appeared at my front. I had not seen them approach. I reached out in fear. I did not know them. Their clothes and manner of speaking were not familiar to me. They spoke of things that I could...
Okay, it's all good. I'm gonna help you out here if I can, but I need to know your name.
I stand falsely accused of crime.
That wasn't really a conversation.
Get off of me!
Is that the only way you communicate in screams? Come on, lady. Ah, no faces.
Come here, girl. I would speak with you. You cannot talk of our secret. Eternal damnation awaits if you do. We have an understanding, do we not?
No evil word shall leave my lips.
Should you breathe a word, or the edge of a word about the other things, then I will come to you in the black of some terrible night and bring a reckoning that will shudder
Come
you.
now, Reverend, let us begin. Enough time has gone begging.
Go be with your kin. I beseech this court, and good Judge Wyman, do not be fooled by the
Now,
protestations of the accused. The
A
devil
lot
is
of
the
people
master of
assume
deceit.
that he's, you know,
All
like
his
sexually
servants
abusing
feign
her
innocence.
or
They
whatever.
can do little else.
I solemnly swear before God,
I mean, could be,
I am innocent of all accusations against me.
Hush now, Amy.
but
What the hell should we do?
oh, we staying out of this.
I mean no offense, Reverend Carver.
I feel
do
like
not
he's
believe
actually
any
a
of my
reverend
neighbours.
trying
Those who know
to
me best will speak out
find
against
evil.
me. They know who I am. That I side with the righteous.
I will not
mean,
be caught in the web of your
Seeing as
deception.
how his family's rich,
The devil
maybe he was
hides
extorting
himself where
money
he
out of
least
the
expects.
church.
My wife is no devil's plaything, Reverend.
Maybe Mary found out.
I beg the court's forgiveness. But I stand by my statement. My wife Amy is innocent.
I respectfully ask this good court to pay no mind to the words of a man whose very home is foul with the stench of brimstone.
No, we're not approaching. Staying out of it. Any way you interfere, there's going to use that as proof that, you know,
I swear before
they
this
side with
court and all
devils and
present,
stuff.
I know nothing of witchcraft.
Another falsehood.
The supposed evidence against me is little more than spiteful imaginings.
If there be darkness here among us, I will shine.
No!
Mary?
Mary, my sister, what ails you?
What have you done to this child? You have bound an innocent girl into a pact with the devil himself. The poor creature seems possessed. No doubt you're doing.
It's not true, Reverend. Why have you taken against me so?
We will see the truth of it. Amy, lay your hands on Mary. Let us see what occurs. If I am correct, your touch will release her from this affliction.
What ails you?
It must be so, if you are the one who bewitched her.
Nope. Staying out of it. Just gonna watch it unfold.
They are here among us. They are here among us.
No!
What more
Here's a
proof is
curious
needed
observation.
That the devil walks among us in little hole.
A lot of these
heed
religious,
and
like
pray.
overly religious
The devil is
zealots,
here in this very room.
they think that
Protect yourselves.
anything
Seek out
quote
the
unquote
Lord.
supernatural is devil works. Well, I mean, you leave no room for miracles.
What the
Like,
hell
what if
was that
Jesus was to
shit?
come back during these times?
Was that for real?
They would have burnt his ass at the stake.
Didn't the witch trials happen centuries ago?
Most of them over 300 years ago.
Then how come we just saw one?
Like I say, I have no good explanation. That little girl who had some kind of seizure. What do you think was going on there?
Oh, that was fake as fuck.
I know that little girl. She's the one me and Angela saw back in the woods.
That woman, my double? What's she looking at if the trial goes against her?
The sentence for confirmed witches in Little Hope was always brutal. Violent death, drowning, hanging, burning.
And let's hope she is, or was, found innocent.
To the library!
Accusations were often malicious, made by someone with a grudge. Or by meddling liars, like that little girl, who took perverse pleasure in poisoning their own communities.
Indignant, she's just a kid. Resolute, I agree. Hmm. Let's see. Now, if we look at these events unfolding as essentially a mirror to the prologue, maybe not like exactly a mirror, but I think it kind of rhymes a little bit, right? Megan had a doll. Now, obviously, that was a very evil looking doll. But we saw her talking to the doll, you know, kind of like, complaining about her family and everything. We saw that demon entity next to her when Andrew stepped outside to help Tanya. We didn't see her look at the demon. In fact, she was looking away. That doll is possessed. It's well, maybe not a familiar, but it has some kind of entity in it. Because the way that fire spread seemed unnatural, right? That fire moved like there was fuel on the ground. So that doll, or whatever creatures inside that doll, was influencing her to take out her family. And notice her change of attitude once that doll caught fire. She started running away, asking for help. So pretty much the spell on her was broken, but by then it was too late. She had already done, everything she was supposed to ensure their deaths. Anthony being the exception, or his his old character from the 70s. So I'm sure the same thing is true here. Some demon has possessed a puppet that she made. It had a nail through it. That obviously looks like some sort of witchcraft, voodoo type thing. So she's playing around with it. Now, as far as her little pact with Carver, you know, a lot of people seem to feel that, the ones who've played this game, that Carver's the one pulling the strings, manipulating Mary, which it seems that way. He's trying to have her keep a secret and everything. But she doesn't seem very reluctant to, you know, do his bidding. There's something up with that doll. And she seems to be taking pleasure in doing what she does. So she's not of her right mind. Now, we have no idea what Carver's secret is. Obviously, he's corrupt. There's no denying that the guy's corrupt. Because no God fearing, God loving preacher is going to be telling the kid, I will bring a reckoning if you, say this or say that. No. Well, maybe back then, I don't know how they preached. But, most sane people wouldn't, be talking to their parishioners like that. So, I wonder, and I have no current evidence of this right at this moment, but I feel like, you know, uh, maybe the secret is like financial in nature. or something like that. I don't necessarily see evidence of, possible physical harm or sexual abuse or anything like that. I mean, it could be. It could be. But she doesn't seem that scared of Carver. Yeah, she seems reluctant, in some cases. But then, like, once she gets along, she has no problem accusing, other people of something, knowing that they're likely to die. So, maybe we'll find some evidence of Carver skimming from the church coffers. Haven't come across anything like that yet. Still got a lot of evidence to collect. And of course, there's also the little theatrical cut, which you have slightly different scenes at times, different perspectives.
Come on. She's just some little kid who most likely doesn't get how big a deal the whole thing is.
She knows exactly how serious it is.
Either way, the woman on trial, Angela 2.0, she seemed like she saw us.
Like Angela
And so did some of the others.
0.0001.
You're right about that. They definitely saw us.
A little kid just seeing us appear out of nowhere? Could easily believe that was witchcraft, especially back then.
Dream up all the excuses you want for that little kid. I don't trust her one little bit.
We can't explain how we happened to see each other. How do you expect some little girl from 300 years ago to wrap her head around it?
That woman, my double, was very distressed, almost traumatized.
Yeah. It was tough to watch, for sure.
I noticed something else weird. Her husband? He looked a lot like you, Professor.
Hey, get him.
The two people with that little brat look just like Daniel and Taylor. What the hell does all this mean?
Who's that?
Hey, Professor! You in there?
They are all on
let's
trial. Mary considers
Taylor,
them all
we're in here!
We can't open the
guilty.
damn
Or
doors!
I guess like Megan considers them all guilty.
We can't either!
Because they seem to have
must be
been
locked.
ignoring her or thinking that she's weird
Let's all try to
and
force
stuff
the
like
handle. In 3, 2, 1...
that. Because she had told the entity,
Taylor.
I think you might be right about my family.
Find anything that could get us out of here?
Maybe the
Nothing that's gonna help us much. But I found this. It's kind of neat.
not
I don't
really.
believe it. I saw this exact keychain in my dream.
That's pretty weird.
It's more than weird. It's significant. I just don't know how.
Still think splitting up was a smart move?
I would say I'm now more open to exploring other options.
That would be
I'm glad you two are finding this funny.
probably
Personally,
Tanya's
I think we're in
keychain
deep
because
shit
it seemed
here.
like she had
You know what
a
happened to your double, right? She
job.
was accused of witchcraft.
Not just accused.
Maybe, I don't know.
Tried,
Look,
found
she had on work
guilty,
clothes.
and condemned.
We need to know what that woman is facing.
James worked in
What's
a
gonna happen to
textile
her
mill
next?
I like
and
the
was a
idea,
housewife.
but how would we even begin to find that out?
Dennis
already been
and
down
Anthony
those
were probably
paths.
still in school.
Maybe the answer lies down the one path we haven't taken yet.
The straight one down the
hell?
middle of the town.
This is fucking crazy. We have no clue what we're getting ourselves into.
Let's be positive.
It's already been a hell of a night, but I'm sure we'll pull through.
The geeky exterior is all play. There's a warrior in there.
So I hear you're recently single. Alright, playing as John now. Time to serpentine. Lead your students toward town. Stick together. Nah. Okay, can't go back to the foggy place. Scares me. Okay, getting thicker. Camera getting closer, so can't do that. There's the building right here.
This fog is getting worse.
I know, right? Is there anything over here? Looks like there'll be something over here. Something right here. Postcard. Okay. Bus driver getting put in a squad car. He wasn't cuffed. Shackled. His hands aren't behind his back, so he's not technically cuffed. But we'll keep that in mind. See something? No. Alright, let's check this house over here. Well, let's think. My biggest questions so far. The picture in the Black Cat Bar from 1917 of John, Andrew, and Daniel's faces. Or doubles. Not sure how to explain that one. Tilly Johnson. Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh. I didn't get to read it.
Taylor, you need to see this.
Vandalized statue. That's from the
You gotta be kidding
1800s.
What is that thing?
So why was it
You ever have any
vandalized?
family here?
In this shithole? No way. Why does that weird fucking thing look like me?
A promising young author who died tragically after writing her first novel. 22 years old. Turn the damn camera. Alright. But yeah, the picture from 1917. Ooh, what's that? What was that? I just saw a fucking hand. Where's Angela at? Oh, she's right there. Alright.
Why would our bus be diverted this way?
Makes no sense. No surprise there.
Alright. Hail, rock and roll. Dulce periculum, father of fire, jeweled curse. The roadhouse. Roadhouse. 322 Palmyra. $2.50. I wish I could go to the concert for $2.50. 8 p.m. Saturday. And it's 8 p.m. on a weekend too? Not during a work week? Middle of a work week? Yeah, they knew what they was doing back then. Oh yeah, and that's obviously Dennis. He was the music guy.
Daniel, you need to see this.
What's going on?
Another coincidence. This guy looks just like you. Recognize him?
No. And I've never been in a band either.
Yeah, I keep getting off track. Yeah, the picture from 1917. What's up with that? Are these guys just constantly being reincarnated? Another question. What's Carver's secret? What was that entity thing in the prologue? Why are you
Maybe
way
the
out here?
fog was the reason for the diversion. We were never meant to make it out of here.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I can't see for shit.
Jesus! Water looks black. I don't want to go anywhere near it.
Oh, why I gotta be black? It's the white water that kills you. The white water.
Okay. Who's first up?
Professor, you keep telling us you're in charge, so...
Alright, let's be the leader.
Okay. Sure thing.
Is it safe to cross?
Don't stress. The professor and me will make sure you get across, no problem.
Right, we'll get you over for sure.
I'm kind of getting Inside Out vibes. Now, I've never seen the movie Inside Out, but I know the basic gist of it is all those colorful characters are part of that girl's psyche. No different emotions.
My God.
You got joy, you got
What do we
anger,
do?
We can't stay here.
sadness, fear. I wonder if these guys have any of those traits. Okay, let me check here. How about you use sign language or something?
In this year of our Lord, 1692, we are here present to bear witness to a just execution.
No!
Amy is declared guilty of consorting with the devil, and is to be drowned as a witch and sorceress. Let us pray in silence for her soul.
Now, why are all these people faceless?
I am no witch. I do not deserve death. I beg you.
Nope, we're not interfering.
The devil is in the wind, seeking to help his own. He would release her from the chains. Isaac, let us conclude our business here swiftly. The will of the court must be imposed before it's too late. The devil fortifies her. You must bind her tightly.
You cannot do this.
Isaac,
I am innocent.
fulfill the will of the court.
Help me.
Send this witch back into the lap of her master, lest he come for us all.
Little Hope is already lost, shrouded in evil. But not as you claim from witchcraft or outside demons. We are poisoned from within.
You will not save yourself with riddles.
There is no riddle. The devil takes many forms. You know that better than any. In Lil Hope, he has hid himself under a shroud of innocence, taken the form of a child, my accuser. While Mary still draws breath, Little Hope remains beyond salvation. Paralyze your evil reverence. Be your very fixed.
Isaac.
That's a really weird way to tie somebody up. And she dies from asphyxiation, as Anne did in the 70s. So all these people are going to share the same fate as their 70s counterparts.
What did you see? Tell me.
I don't know how to tell you what I just saw.
Tell the truth.
Double was pushed into the river in chains. She drowned.
Forewarned is forearmed. Curator time? Nope.
All right, I'll go first. Okay, you two, get on down here.
Everything's just turned kind of gray. Okay, now it's colorful again. I've noticed a few times where things turn gray like this.
What the hell is that?
Washed out. Maybe it means danger lurks nearby.
What is that thing?
Get away from it!
Run! Get the hell out of there!
Look out! Shit!
Don't leave me behind!
Hey! Give me a hand here!
Okay, we're
Hold
supposed
on,
to save
hold on.
Angela.
I'm coming back for you, John. Hold on. Reach up and grab my hand.
All you guys have to do is just walk fast and it can't get you.
Jump up and grab onto me.
Use my strong hand. Okay, trust.
Okay, I trust you.
You have no reason not to. Shit.
Go again. I'll
Damn it.
catch you this time.
You're not up to this. Never mind, I'll get myself.
Oh, fuck, no.
Let me help John. I'll be right back.
No.
You can do this.
My finger slipped on the wrong button.
Believe.
Come on, you better get this. 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 You better get it. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Woo! Woo! Shit. Angela narrowly escaped from the demon on the shore. Hope that ain't mess up my relationship. And to put her trust in Andrew to help her off the shore. I mean, the outcome's still the same. Let's check the relationship. The relationship's still good. All right. I think we're good. All right, so now this is something else I wanted to touch on. Now these are the bearings for each of the characters. Got Angela, a stranger. I guess that's like between our character and Vincent, whatever. You got Daniel, Taylor, John, and I take it this is Andrew, and of course you got Mary. Looking at the titles of these, this is a clue to how to play the character. Team Taylor, she's kind of selfish. She kind of thinks more of herself. She needs to become a team player. Okay. Daniel, has to step up and be a hero. He has to be the hero type. John has to be a leader. Angela has to be more understanding, more compassionate. Not be so cold and bitchy. I think Andrew is kind of a different breed than everybody else. He's the central character. He didn't die in the fire. Or at least his his 70s double whatever. Okay, so I guess he just has to figure things out. Okay. We also see this little transparent heart picture here. And I remember the curator saying some decisions you'll make with your mind, more logical. Others are more with your heart. So I guess Andrew's making more emotional decisions. Let's see. What's John got? John's more logical, more brainy. Taylor. Oh, she only has one, so brainy. Daniel did not intervene to help Mary after the priest caught her. Emotional. I don't know if that'll be an emotional decision. The stranger. Andrew saw Vince ride past on the spike near the covered bridge. Old man introduced himself to the group as Vince. Okay. Angela's all logical. Little girl. Mary claimed to be innocent to the priest and directed blame at Mary. Mary introduced herself to Andrew and Angela. A girl stood in the road, caused the bus driver to lose control and crash the bus. Group saw a girl run from them into the darkness of a covered bridge. Girl appeared to be watching Taylor and the others. Daniel and Taylor saw a girl run into the playground. Mary appeared to have a seizure during Amy's trial. You too slow. Oh, you not fast enough. You disappoint your family.
Phew, that was really quite close for Angela. She was almost lost to a fate worse than death. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with death.
Yeah, I mean, you're okay.
Well done. Not a soul lost so far.
Okay, getting good accolades.
Things could have been quite different. Given the way in which the stakes have been elevated, some kind of weapon might be useful about now. Don't you think? You really should have explored more thoroughly, you know. Too late now.
Oh, because I didn't grab the gun. I see right through your game, buddy.
Boys have some interesting theories. Maybe you're choosing to believe Daniel's theory, that they're already dead. My dream was lengthened after life. Oh, then began the tempest to my soul. I passed, methought, the melancholy flood with that sour ferryman, which poets write of, unto the kingdom of perpetual night. It's possible, I suppose. Maybe the bus driver can shed some light. This must be very confusing for you right now. Doppelgangers, witches, ghosts, death, and demons. What could possibly tie all of these souls together? I dare say we'll find out. I have been granted permission to give you a single hint. Tempted?
No.
You're going it alone. Brave. Independent. Possibly foolish. We'll learn soon enough.
Now, I got this thing pegged just about.
Go on then. As terrifying as it might be, you should get back to it.